Brent, we're already starting to hear some trade rumors out there.
캐롤이구나. 나 매치업 캐롤.
To start making changes.
If you talk to any good GM, it's never too early to start thinking about how can I make this roster better.
Constant thought.
There are some
너무
times
큰 거 아니야? 스몰포워드 치고. 나이스 수비.
It's on the roster that whether there's a coaching change or his approach to the season, maybe it's a contract.
수비는 드로잔이네.
Not really where he needs to be. That sometimes teams examine.
피지컬로는 드로잔 이길 수 있죠. 가디린님 어서 오세요. 수비는 캐롤이랑 하고 공격은 드로잔이랑. 우리가 그 전체적으로 모든 경기가 좀 수비 공격이 마크맨들이 좀 바뀌거든요. 근데 이제 시몬스가 포가하니까 일반적인 포가가 이제 시몬스를 마크를 못하니까. 나이스. 야. 오, 씨, 좋은데. 방금도 리바 들어가줘야 되거든요. 공리 하나 따주고. 캐롤 3점 없으니까. 이야, 깔끔한데.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
밑에 거 타야 되는데.
Simmons passes to black hole.
연습실에서 연습한 시미 페이더. 그렇지.
Gets it to go from the high post. Black hole's got his second basket of the game.
67%인데 1등이야 NBA 실드 골 순위가. 드로잔 도망간다.
Here's DeRozan and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Raptors.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever
좀.
they wanted.
Yeah, what I like though besides that is that they just
didn't settle for it
because weak defenses you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
아, 펄치 저건 좀 심했다. 저 은근 에어볼 많이 던져. 물콩란님 어서 오세요.
And one item that DeRozan never seems to get enough credit for is his passing, Greg. He is a terrific playmaker.
Ever since DeRozan became a perennial all-star,
his passing
has improved. I mean, keeps his head up even while attacking with the ball.
어림없죠.
Great awareness for where his teammates are in terms of relation to his attack after a double team.
In the corner, Murray with it. DeRozan surveying the D.
코빙턴 있었어야 되는데 슈팅 가드.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by one.
아우, 오케이, 엔비디 좋아. 나이스.
Stay focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Such a confidence builder to go on the road and be able to dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity.
펄치가 수비가 안 되네.
They're able to do that here.
나이스.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's around 18 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not
센터
just
싸움에서
about
우리가 좀
scoring
세겠죠,
50
그래도.
or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently.
와, 좋다.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see.
알들이지, 렉기.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour.
아, 벌칙 줘야 되나?
Baseline jumper. Here's Black Hole. Goes back up.
야, 얘는 블락 너무 심하다.
Cole's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes here for the Spurs.
블락 2개 당했죠 지금. 밖으로 뺐어야 되는데.
Sharch is checked in for Philadelphia.
드로잔 수비고. 캐롤 나갔네.
Mills kicks to Aldridge. Over Sharch. That one wide left.
자, 리바 5개네 벌써.
The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
눌러줘야지. 그렇지.
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 6 points for Black Hole.
And off to a strong start offensively.
Timeout.
He's got a nice touch.
Each side of the matchup, there's some conference pride at
나이스.
stake
존스
too.
좋아.
Both teams
존스
being
아까
among
시간
the cream of
5분
the crop in the
늘려줬거든요.
East and the West.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right
그렇지.
now. Davis Bertans checks in.
마이리그 써보니까 존스는 꽤 좋아. 리바운드만.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Embiid. Evans comes in for Fultz. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Ben Simmons. Aldridge with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Connects from three-point range. Brent, for as long as Coach Popovich has been at the top of this game, what really is there left to say?
I don't think there's much more you say on a professional level, but there's a lot to be said about the compassion and the things that Pop has done on a personal level for years behind the scenes, championing guys on his staff, supporting not only current players but former players on his team. The interesting thing for Pop the last couple of years is just how outspoken he's been in terms of the equality.
저 자꾸 튀어나오는 슈팅 가드.
Around our nation and some of the statements he's made that have garnered a lot of political attention.
벌츠가 그립다. 벌츠래. 포빙턴이 그립다.
Some of the things that maybe deep down we all believe in.
Lets it go with a three.
제.
Three-pointer good on the shot from Black Hole. Black Hole's got 11.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching.
가능하면 3점 먹었을 때 3점으로 메꿔야 돼. 저거 봐, 또 튀어나와. 야.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The 76ers
너무하네.
Pass to Black Hole. Evans with it. To the inside.
그렇지. 약간 좀 스몰포워드인데 센터를 하는 것 같아. 느낌이.
Walker taking his time here. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. From outside.
나이스 리바.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Cook the pass to Sharch. It's Evans on the wing. And look at his production. He averages a little more than 7 points a game.
저쪽을 바라보고 있었으면 안 됐는데.
No reason for it either. The defense
나이스 스틸. 킹코.
And now the 76ers on the break. Johnson finds Evans. Here's Black Hole.
아, 좋아.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game.
나 설마 아까 그 2점 롱투 던진 거 튕겨가지고 테이크오버 다 날아간 건가? 다 날아갔네.
Now here's Mills. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Aldridge.
아싸.
Again, turning it over.
요리사요? 요리사가 왔는데 요리를 잘 못해.
Pirtle is checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for Davis Bertans. DeMar DeRozan.
바리 떴더니 어서 오세요.
And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. That's good from Forbes. When it comes to veteran players, Brand, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams,
그렇지.
Kevin. I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes.
덕영님 어서 오세요.
At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice.
한 이틀 쉬었다가 NBA 하니까 재밌네. 매일 하면 좀 재미없는데 이틀 쉬니까 더 재밌네.
15 minutes a night, and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Ben Simmons. Black Hole is out there with Fultz, and there's JaVale McGee, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Let's go now to the
자, 나 마크맨이 굉장히 피지컬이 떨어져요.
Black Hole in that last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He finished with 42 points and was very efficient on offense. He picked his spots and when the
잠깐 이거 북치는 소리 이거 꺼서 안 나오는 건가?
keep the ball moving or to shoot. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that
풀쿼터
bar
선발 핵심 멤버지 나는.
how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And DeRozan kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Carroll. From about 19 feet. And the Spurs scoring again. The 76ers leading by 8. Up top, Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
He's checked in for San Antonio.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul.
패치되고 나서 툭 밀어도 진짜 파울 나오네.
We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one drops. Brent, when you won your first championship back in 2005, you were inserted into the starting lineup in the playoffs against the Nuggets. What did that feel?
Well, that was a lot of fun. I joked around a lot about I was replacing Manu in the starting lineup. It was very exciting to have that opportunity, and obviously that team that year going on to do great things. The goal we set out to do was win the championship.
와, 저걸 넣어버리네.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And here is Murray. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
아, 낚였다. 낚였어.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you want to talk about high volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
McGee, the pass to Fultz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers.
아, 이거 좋아.
That one falls. Simmons got the lead, back up to 10 now for the 76ers. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
아, 이거 3점 없지. 야, 뚫었다. 이야, 엔비드.
And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
와이드 오픈이라 줬는데 아, 시몬스인 걸 깜빡했네.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Dish now to Carroll.
캐롤은 거의 식물이네.
The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Murray.
내꺼.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
And Simmons is totally comfortable near the rim.
47대 33.
Well to get the shot he wants.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
Yeah, can't believe how many times he was able to get into the lane and then use his athleticism to give us a show.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. Jamari Carroll is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by
나 리바 8개야?
Black Hole's got 8 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their
패스
work
진짜
on
잘
the
줘,
boards
시몬스.
has been impressive. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with
엔비드 줄 줄 알았는데 펄치를 주네.
buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Carroll on the way.
제.
It's stolen by Fultz. And now Philadelphia on the break. It's tipped. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
테이크오버는 다 까먹네.
He's got his second bucket of the night.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Murray kicks to Aldridge.
나이스.
And they're moving it up. Moving it up. Here's Fultz. Hits some rim on the way.
모든 게 완벽해. 포인트 가드에서 개인기랑 패스 타이밍을 배웠고 센터로 리바랑 박스아웃이랑 포스트업을 배웠어. 그 다음에 홈브론을 다시 하니까 테크니컬이 장난 아니야.
I think those are necessary things.
I think they're worth trying out, Kevin. I don't know necessarily that they're necessary. Is that redundant?
No,
it might have
like
been.
It. It makes sense when you say it.
But the league always exploring ways to improve the game, and I commend
자,
Adam Silver and the competition committee for trying.
Here's what San Antonio is going with right now. Bertanis, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. The 76ers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
The Spurs have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Let's check in for Philadelphia.
슬램덩크 신해철? 신현철? 슬램덩크를 안 봐서 신현철이라는 슬램덩크의 인물이 있어?
Kicks it to Johnson. Smith outside. Here's Black Hole.
아, 아깝다.
It's rebounded by Aldridge.
저게 릴리즈 빠른 점프슛이었으면 들어갔는데.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's his first foul.
산항 센터.
Said there's probably more basketball being watched and played
가설이
in China
부상이라 42번 아닌데 인가?
How long before you think we
25번?
see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's gonna be someone before long.
No doubt. So good.
슬램덩크가 그렇게 재밌다며요.
Always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Here's Pirtle. Now the pass to Bertans. It's deflected.
나이스.
Maybe the halftime cut into some of that rhythm they had in the first half. So far 0 for 4.
야, 나한테 줘야지 그걸. 저 스미스한테 주면 어떻게 저걸?
Mills with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Bertans. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mills. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Mills has got 6 points.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Black Hole passes to Embiid.
아, 아깝다.
Kicks it to Johnson.
시몬스 쪽 걸렸어야 되는데.
Moving the ball around. Smith dishes to Embiid, puts it up from 12, gets it to
Embiid
go
미들
for
좋다.
bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Walker finds Mills. Back to Walker. Over Smith. Gets the front of the rim and out. The 76ers leading by 21. Outside Simmons.
아이 파인애플 머리 이거.
Here's Embiid. Shoots over Pirtle. Again.
야 진짜 잘 넣는다.
Love his shot selection.
원래 저렇게
Good
많이
at
넣지
taking
않는데.
quality shots, whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
Sharge checked in for Embiid. Evans comes in for Smith. And Cook subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Bellinelli kicks to Walker. Aldridge, the pass to Mills. Over Sharge. And he drops it.
야.
Mills has got 5 points in the quarter. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Sharge passes to Black Hole.
Nice.
So a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it
22득점
up.
11리바야. 어시 6개.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the
트리플
field in
하자,
the
일단.
third. That leaves room for improvements here. Walker dishes to Mills. Back to Walker. He kicks it to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The 76ers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half.
나 어시 나이스 챙겼다. 3개 더.
You can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way
속공 때
the
어시
entire
챙겨야지.
second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
1:53 left in the third quarter of the game.
야야야야.
And again,
와.
it's San Antonio with a 3.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
And Marco Bellinelli, a player who has always been able to light it up from outside.
And Belly has been on so many teams in his career, but is always a wanted commodity due to his shooting. Very quick and easy way to add outside shooting to a team. He can honestly play a
점수는 뭐
long
거의
time just on how badly teams need shooting in our league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs.
차이가 많이 나네.
DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Aldridge. DeRozan comes in for Walker. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. A floater. That one's not going to go.
자, 누구 줄까? 어시 받을 사람.
Black Hole passes to Evans.
그렇지.
Evans has got his
2개
second
남았어요,
basket of the
어시.
game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the
아,
dunk
놓쳤어.
by DeRozan.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the Spurs making a change here. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
시몬스 엠비드 다 빠졌네.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
The feed to Sharge. Over in the corner. Fultz.
어떻게 하면 어시를 챙겨줄 수 있을까?
Philadelphia needs to get
나이스.
a shot.
좋다.
No
패스.
coverage that time. And now 24 points for Black Hole.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to DeRozan with the fadeaway. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Vaults the pass to Black Hole.
아 이거 좋아. 노림수.
Great awareness of the clock.
뭐야?
Antonio
4분.
goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
2개 더 해야 되는데 혹시?
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, charges the 4 with Embiid in the middle.
어시 먹어라. 어시 내가 해야지.
And it's Simmons in at the 3.
키 2m 20까지 되나? 2m 18?
San Antonio's
16,
gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final
20까지 되는 것 같은데 20.
Shot from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
맞죠.
Back to Saric. Passes to Simmons. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Saric. That time on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night. Now Murray. The pass to DeRozan. Over Simmons. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Black Hole's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Simmons against DeRozan.
아이고.
The putback.
야,
Embiid is
Embiid.
right there. Embiid
자리를 잘
got
잡네.
12 points here in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball
Last
inside
toss.
and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Saric.
Yeah, the defender all over it. This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Amir Johnson's checked in for the 76ers.
그래픽 조정하고 게임 종료하고 다시 키면 적용이 안 된다고요?
And so he makes both from the
저도요.
line. Guys are slimming down, it
저도.
seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more
저도 그래요.
players are using a plant-based
다행히
diet.
처음에 1080으로 잡혀 있었어.
Vegan style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important.
해상도는 자동으로 잡혀서 다행인데 그 세부 옵션 있잖아요. 그림자 뭐 이런 거 그런 거 설정하고 다시 나갔다 들어오면 적용이 안 돼.
And Walker kicks to Murray. That's tipped.
아 좋다.
It's stolen by Johnson.
뭐지? 패스였습니다.
Pass to Black Hole.
나 어시 먹어야 돼.
Now here's Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got
네네네.
26 points.
게임 할 때마다
Still attacking.
설정을 하거나 아니면 그냥 기본으로 잡혀 있는 걸 하던가. 요즘에는 근데 기본으로 잡힌 걸 해요.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
저는 1080의 해상도가 그래픽 품질이 중으로 잡혀 있거든요. 중 잡혀 있는 걸 상으로 올리려고 하는데
Passes to Black Hole.
저장이 안 되더라고.
Here by the 76ers. Embiid trying to break loose.
아이고
He
진짜.
clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. 30 points for Black Hole.
You can just see the
터뜨리자. 또 테이크오버 까먹을라.
he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates, and when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Aldridge. Murray outside. Clock at 4. Inside. Out to DeRozan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out.
아 성공적이다. 32득점, 11리바,
Put on
15씩.
display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Black Hole.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
San Antonio making a switch here. Lights checked in. Now here's Bellinelli. Defense right on him.
나이스,
The baseline
13개.
jumper, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Smith with a wide open look.
좀만 기다렸다 엘리오 띄워주지.
From three-point land.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Here's Aldridge. He
아이고,
from the
아깝다.
right block.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for
우리
them
팀
to
100점
succeed
넣었으면
is to get
잘했네.
him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
8분 게임에
Smith
100점.
outside. Back to Cook. There's the pass to Black.
미스매치.
And a bit
아,
of a battle
점볼.
for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
좀만 빨리 사리치 줬으면 되는데. 이건 내 거다.
And Philadelphia has possession.
다시 줘.
Cook the pass to Black Hole. Shoots a fader. And it's off the back rim. No good.
100대 70.
So it's the 76ers
깔끔하네
winning this
점수.
one easily.
30점 차.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shock.